Hello, how are you?
Great.
Yeah.
Cancún, it's great.
Yeah, you're in Cancún, Mexico?
Yes.
How many countries have you been in around the world?
It will be much more easy for you to tell me which one I was
Nothing.
never go. So it was, let's say, New Zealand and Antarctica.
Really? Wow, wow. And Peter, we all know you for many things. The two things we know you for is the English Channel record and also the 10 years you've been on top of the pro marathon swimming world. Is that difficult? Are you proud of that?
2 days ago I had the chance to visit again the Swimming Hall of Fame. And I read somewhere there that some of the greatest swimmers in the early 90s said that nothing great is easy. I think it was really hard for me to hold it for 10 years in a row. Of course, I was in the top shape those years, 2006, 2007, and that's probably I had the chance. That's why I had the chance to break the English Channel record. But this year, I'm thinking I'm more focused on the 10K races and
for the Olympics.
And I really believe that Andrea Volpini from Italy, it could be the guy who can win the Grand Prix 2011.
Okay. So, but let's go back in your 10 years. What races have you done? You've done Lake St. John, you won.
I done all the races in the circuit.
Okay.
Let's start in the beginning of the season with South America. I swam in Argentina, all 4 races over there.
Wow.
I swam also in Brazil.
And one of those races is 88 kilometers.
Yeah, that's
88.
The longest race, 88 down the river in Paraná. It's starting from Hernandaria, and then we swim 88 kilometers down the river. But I think the hardest race in Argentina is Santa Fe.
Really? Okay.
Because it's, let's say it's 57 kilometers, but 2 hours after the start, we need to swim for an hour against the current.
Oh.
So that makes the race much more difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. And then where else have you gone?
And then I swam in Rosario.
Okay.
It's another popular event in Argentina. This is the second biggest city in the country. And now the most famous event in the last few years in Viedma, which is start as a Grand Prix event and now move to World Cup 10K. Yeah. That's the 4 popular races in Argentina. Then I swam a couple of races in Brazil.
Wait, in Argentina, there are a lot of people who watch you race, correct?
It's a big fiesta in Argentina during the competition. It's thousands of people in the river with the boats and watching the race, and a lot of local swimmers, a lot of Argentinian swimmers there. And it's a really nice atmosphere there.
Yeah. Does that make you happy when people see you? Because you train by yourself, and
you know, when you do something and you have spectators watching you, it makes you feel happy. Of course, if I work hard and nobody comes to watch my race, it's not really nice.
Yeah.
So I love the races in Argentina. Of course, I like races very much in Canada, because in Canada it's absolutely same. The people get crazy about this competition, and also thousands of people come at the finish and at the start place as well.
Yeah.
Bold races in Canada with a very long tradition, over 55 years, Lake St. John. Let's say Magog, it's also long tradition, over 30 years for sure.
And Lake St. John is cold, it can be rough.
It could be hard in the bold races in Canada. The bold races are really tough. The conditions is not always really good. They're cold, of course. The wind is strong sometimes. We start early in the morning. That is open water. I like it.
Yeah. And then in Europe, what races have you done in Europe?
The best race for me is Ohrid.
Okay.
The Lake Ohrid is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. It's,
really?
It's 30 kilometers long. It's very clean. It's very nice lake. It's very fast race because the conditions are pretty much same like in the swimming pool.
Okay.
As I said, the water is very clean and the water temperature is nice. It's around 25, 26 in August. So this is a really tough race.
Yeah.
The good race also is Capri Napoli.
Okay.
It's one of the also very famous races in Europe. It's 36 kilometers swim from the island of Capri to the city of Napoli. it's also very hard race. You need to swim straight line to the city, and sometimes to get the best direction it's an issue because the waves, the boats passing by, and the currents affect very much.
Yeah, yeah. And then you've also swum in Japan, Australia, Mexico here, of course.
I had a chance to swim only one time in Japan during the World Championship 2001 in Fukuoka. I swam twice in Australia, but the first time that was only the Olympic Games in 2000.
Okay.
Second time 2007 in Melbourne.
Okay.
There was a really tough competitions over there. If everybody remember.
Yeah.
And
you mentioned actually the 2000 Olympics. People don't know in the open water world that you're 3 times pool Olympian too.
Yeah, they don't know this, but you know, that was the only chance for me to go to the Olympics in that time. In 2000, I was doing open water, but it was not part of the Olympic program.
Yeah.
2004, it was the same. If I wanted to go in Athens for Olympic Games, I had to focus more on 1500.
Yeah.
I had the luck to qualify to make the time limit, but the real happiness came to me in the end of 2005 when the International Olympic Committee accepted the 10 kilometers event to be part of the next Olympic Games in Beijing.
Yeah.
So then it was my target. I succeeded, I qualified, and I made a really good result there.
Yeah.
I finished 6th place, which is makes me too happy.
Yeah. And then also you at the Beijing Olympics, you hold the flag of your own country.
Yeah, I was the flag bearer of Bulgaria.
Wow.
Which is great honor for me to represent my country in the stadium where all the presidents of the big nations were there and watching the opening ceremony.
Yeah.
It was a really great honor for me.
Yeah. And then can you talk about your English Channel record? You and I have talked about it, and you were vacationing with your wife in a Black Sea, I think, and all of a sudden you get a phone call.
No, a little bit forward. I mean, I was too much focused on the Grand Prix event. And this guy, Christoph Wandrach from Germany, he set the record for 7 hours and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And I knew I could make it better. And I decided to go there in 2006, just a week before the World Championships in Naples. But I had very bad luck. I hadn't good weather, so I couldn't make it. I successfully crossed the English Channel, but only with 7 hours and 21 minutes, which was the 4th best time in the history. And then 2007, I went one more time there in Dover in June, but unfortunately again the weather wasn't good to break the record. So I make a deal with the boat driver. I tell him, please, if you see good weather is coming, please give me a call and I'll be right here for less than 24 hours.
Really?
You know, from Bulgaria to UK, it's 3 hours flight, let's say.
Yeah.
So I came back from Canada, from those races we spoke about.
Yeah.
And we decided to go in the Black Sea with my wife just for a short vacation. And one day, it was I think it was Tuesday night, I received a call from Mike Oram.
Okay.
He said, Peter, please come here because probably on Friday, which was 24th of August, the weather could be good enough to make the record. So I said, why not? Wednesday, I bought a ticket. So Thursday, me and my crew, we flew to London, then we moved to Dover, and then on Friday at 10:11 in GMT time, we start our swim. And 6 hours and 57 minutes later, we were in the French coast with the new record, the only one under 7 hours.
Wow, only one under 7 hours. That's incredible.
Yeah,
we're gonna
the first one.
Yeah.